Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. I'm very excited for today's video. We are doing makeup, and Avon just launched campaign 15, which is the big makeup sale. You can find some really good deals on this. So today I decided to glam it up. I kind of broke out all of the makeup pieces. So I'll start with showing the makeup that I have on today and kind of what I did. I started with the FMG Cashmere Multi-Peptide Face Primer. If you've seen my other videos, this is pretty much in every single one of my favorites videos and must-haves and things like that. So I started with the Multi-Peptide Face Primer. Then I went in with the FMG Match Airbrush in medium deep. So the lighting in here today, I'm using a circle light. Looks a little washed out, but I am in medium deep right now, and that's what I have on. Next, I went with the Go by Glimmer Velvet Vanilla Whipped Lip and Cheek. So that is on the cheeks. Love this shade. I feel like it's so beautifully, almost like a muted pink. So really nice. Love that. This is the newest pink that they came out with. So this was the original pink that I had. This is Frozen Pink, I believe. And I like this one too, but this one's gonna give you more of a pinky pink if you want a lot of pink, and Velvet Vanilla is a little more subdued. So thought I'd show those together. I just realized I forgot to introduce myself. If this is your first time watching, my name is Jody. I am an Avon ambassador. I am about to hit like officially my 19th year and then go into my 20th year. So yes, I have been around for a lot. So I love the products and love to see the new items that they come out with, because I just love to try new makeup and skincare and things like that. So yeah, on the channel we just talk about all things that, and I go over sales and new products, and I love a deal, so I love to share the clearance deals as well. Okay, so continuing on with the makeup look for today, I also started with a base from one of our Mood Touch eye palettes, mini eye palettes. This is Smoky Ash, so I went in just as a base. I started with that base shade there, kind of put that all over. I recently ordered another palette in the code Mood Touch. It was the Cocoa Sands, I believe, and it's a little bit deeper, neutrals and things like that, so I can't wait to get that one. So I started with that. Then I went in with Minx Quad. This is one of my favorite shades to work with, kind of in like the smoky eye area, but I started with this shade here. It's a little shimmery, and you really have to build it up. So that I kind of took on the outside, but then I wanted something a little bit more, a little deeper still, so I went in with a little bit of that as well. Like I said, the lighting in here is a little washed out, but these, all of our quads are $8.99 in the makeup sale, so I really like the quads. They kind of curate the shades for you, so it's nice. Everything kind of blends. For eyeliner, I did the liquid eyeliner in Black is Black. This one has a really nice tip. That is very precise. So you can get that winged. I don't go really far with my wings, but you can get really close in. Very precise liquid eyeliner, so I like that a lot. And those right now, I think they're $7.49. I do not have a campaign 15 brochure yet. Avon did some shipping updates in their warehouse, and things got a little lost. So my campaign 13 order is lost in the land of logistics, and I think I'm actually going to get my campaign 14 order before I get 13, which my campaign 15 catalogs are in there, so I don't have one to show you today, but we're going to go through all the deals. I looked at the digital brochure, which when you go on my website, if you want to do any shopping, up at the top you'll see digital brochure, and you click on that. There'll be the campaign 15 brochure, and there will also be the good buys brochure, and I believe that just changed over, and there's a lot of good clearance deals in that. You just click, you can page through, which is really nice, and yeah, you can zoom in on things and stuff like that. Okay, back to the makeup look. So I did, started with this, the code, then went to the quad. I also used our Kathy Cat shadow sticks, and I used Buff just to kind of go like right in here to kind of lighten that up. And this is Buff, and I also have these shadow sticks in taupe. So Buff is on top and taupe is on the bottom. Pretty similar. They're pretty neutral, but these are really nice and they're matte. We have 7, I'm looking in an old brochure that I have here. We have, I believe there's 7 shades. Long wearing formula, will not budge or smudge, buildable and blendable coverage. So definitely check these out. These are gonna be only $6.49. So they're a really nice one to add. I'm really into mattes lately, and these are a nice matte stick. So I gotta get these out more. I don't use these as much. I kind of forget about them, but I gotta get these out because if I do mattes, I usually think of like just a regular powder eyeshadow, but I have to remember I have these matte sticks, so yes. Okay, so we did the eyeliner. The mascara today was the Super Extend Nourishing, I think in brown black. I like this one for every day. It gives like just enough coverage. That's the just normal brush. Gives just enough coverage. I don't know if I can kind of close the eyes. So yeah, it coats just enough. I like it, and it's easy to take off at the end of the night. If you want something that's really gonna give you a lot of lashes, the Love at First Lash, this mascara is it is nice. A little bit thicker brush, I feel like, than the Super Extend Nourishing. The Love at First Lash, though, I find it's a little bit harder to get off at the end of the night, so, but it's worth it. Because, like, if I really have a makeup look that I really want the eyes to pop, I'll do the lash, the Love at First Lash. And this comes in waterproof as well. Okay, what's that? Lips. Okay, so I did also, let me do brows. I did on the brows, I did the brow definer in dark brown. So the awesome thing, these are nice. They kind of self-sharpen as you bring them up. Actually, I don't know if I thought they did. I'll have to double check that if they sharpen as they come up. I thought they did in the past, but now like I'm looking at it as long wearing, retractable, formulated without paraben sulfates. Okay, no, I think one of ours used to be, but as you use it, you can kind of get it to be like to a point, I guess. But these are, I love the glimmer sticks. Well, they used to be called glimmer sticks. Now they're just called like FMG glimmer brow definers and eyeliners. They are all going to be $2.99. So, okay, I'm jumping around because I did the makeup first, but we'll get to all the categories. So on the brows, I did dark brown brow definer, and I also did the highbrow brow gel. And this little spoolie is so adorable on our brow gel. It's so cute. It's like the perfect little size to do the brows. And I really like the brow gel because it does really make the brows set. And then on lips, I went in with a lip liner, and I did Mystery Mauve. I just opened this one up. That is Mystery Mauve. Let me see if I can get a color swatch that for you. So I thought that one would go good with, I did on the lips, the Birthday Balm in Fine One. It's a nice dark. So, and that's what I have on the lips. So we will talk about all of these different products in the categories when we get to them. I felt like doing a little bit more of a deeper look today. In the summertime, I usually stick with like the light pinks and things like that, maybe like a blue eyeliner, but today I just felt like doing a fall look. So I went a little bit darker with some of the colors and stuff. Okay, so let's get into the deals. I kind of listed them as I went through the digital brochure. One really cool thing is they have a vintage Avon pouch. It's a pouch that has like pictures of different vintage Avon products on it. You'll get that free with a $30 makeup purchase from pages 5, I believe it's through 27. So I thought that was cool because I've been wanting that pouch. So I think I'm going to stock up on some stuff and get that pouch. So, all right, first item is the Glimmer Shadow Liquid Eyeshadows. They are dropping to $7.99. Here are two of the shades, Sunstone and Citrine. And Sunstone is here. Citrine is just a little bit more of a copper, I guess you could say. These are fantastic if you want a quick, a really quick look. They have a doe foot applicator, and they're just really pretty base shade, and then you can put any color on top of them kind of to work it into a deeper tone. But we also brought back, first they brought back the matte sateen, now they brought back the shimmer formulas, and I have two of those. I have Fool's Gold and Pink Topaz. So Fool's Gold is on top and Pink Topaz is on the bottom. And again, these just have like a little bit more shimmer to them than the matte sateens, but those are also $7.99. Next up is the Kathy Cat, the mattes that we talked about earlier. Those are dropping to $6.49, so that's a great deal. And also in the Kathy Cat, they have a liquid eyeliner, and this one has a really nice, very nice tip on it as well. And that one will really give you a nice liquid eye too. And the liquid eyeliner is $6.49. Like I talked about before, I think the biggest value and greatest deal in the makeup sale is the $2.99 eyeliners, brow definers, and lip liners. So I have a bunch here in all different colors, and so here on the outside I have some lip liners. This is Mystery Mauve, Au Naturel, and Pink Bouquet. So those are some of the lip liners. And some of the, okay, this was the brow definer that we talked about earlier in dark brown. And then these are some of the colors for eyeliners. This is Emerald Green. Starry Night Blue is a beautiful blue. Let me see if I can swatch some of these. That is Starry Night Blue, a little bit darker, but when it's on, oh, it's gorgeous. And then I have Olive in the Diamonds eyeliner. So the Diamonds eyeliner gives like just a little bit of shimmer in, I'm just gonna put these on my hand and show you. Gives a little bit of shimmer to the eyeliner. So here is Olive in the Diamonds eyeliner, and this is Emerald Green, which is really fun. I did a makeup look with the Emerald Green, and it was really fun to do like a light pink lip. So yeah, those are some of and for $2.99, it's so fun to try those colors that you may not have thought that you would do in an eye look, but yeah, it's really fun to do that and try something new. Okay, and the Always On Point eyeliner, that is $5.99. That one comes in just black, standard black, so that's $5.99. That one has the built-in sharpener. Okay, I wasn't losing my mind. I was like, which one did we have that had the built-in sharpener? Okay, it's the Always On Point. So if you do like a really nice, very, precise point on your eyeliner, go with that one. Smudge and waterproof, formulated without parabens, sulfates, and talc. And then we have the FMG liquid eyeliners. Those are $7.49. And I wanted to talk about the brow gel too. That is on sale for $10.99. So it was funny. I said to my daughter when I was doing the video, I said, hey, can you go grab me the brow gel? Because I had given it to her to use. And she was like, I don't know if you want to show this because she has been using her brow gel, but it's definitely time for a new one. And I was like, Yes, so this is the brand new one that I will be helping her replace, but she really likes the brow gel too. And I like how it is in a nice um, little package. It has our FMG Love collection on there. And like I said, it works really, really well. It's not real sticky, but it keeps those brows, keeps them where you want them. So recommend that. Our Wash Off Waterproof Mascara, that one has been an iconic bestseller favorite for many, many years. It's $6.99. I have had customers tell me, like, I went to the beach, I went to a wedding that was on the beach, and they were like, I was crying, and this mascara did not move. So yeah, I highly recommend this one. And if you need a refresh, definitely, I like to follow the 3-month mascara refresh rule. So just kind of keep that in mind when you think about, like, when was the last time I did my mascara? And it's like, yeah, so I try to stick with that. I try to start in January, and then it kind of helps me do the 3 months. So our Super Shock is $7.99, and the Super Extend that I did with my look today is $7.99. Yeah, the Match Airbrush that I showed earlier, you can see mine is really dwindling. I had bought one a couple campaigns ago, so I need to break that one out. This is dropping to $12.49. Really like the coverage that this one gives. And the multi-peptide face primer. It's a pump. It just comes out like a serum. Let's see if I can get like that. And it's just a nice thin serum consistency. That's at $13.99. They have kept it at that price point for a little while because I stocked up when it had dropped, and I'm glad that they have kept it down at that price point. I think that's a nice one. Also wanted to highlight the Glimmer Nourished Nail Cuticle Oil. I forget about this. I store it with my nail polish, and I shouldn't do that. I need to bring it out. I'm going to put it right on the counter. But I love how it's just in a brush form, and you can just sit, you know, when you're doing your nails, after you're doing your nails, when you're watching TV at night, and put the cuticle oil on. I think that's, you know, nice to have in this type of packaging. And speaking of nails, today I have on Supernova Red, which I love for summer. And I think I only needed like one coat on here. It's starting to chip a little bit, but love this red for summer. Avon nailed it with this red. So the nail polishes, I believe, are $6.99. I didn't write it down, but I think they're $6.99. This is High Magnitude Mauve. That's another one. I just did a short. I'll put it up here with some of the. I did what is your nail mood, and I tried to put like a mood with each color. This is Cool Moon Flush. This one is hard to get on the camera. It's like a light pink, like a white but light pink, and that is that one. And those are, like I said, I believe $6.99. The other thing I wanted to highlight was in the men's cologne section. I went to find this when I was shooting the video, but my son is away at a sports camp, and I believe he took it with him. The Perceive men's cologne is dropping to $18.49. It is a wonderful, fresh, light cologne. If you are shopping for husband, son, grandson, and they don't want anything heavy, you know, they just want something light to, you know, freshen up. My son really likes this one, and he likes stuff that isn't too, you know, that isn't too strong. And so yeah, that's dropped in price. It is a really good price for the, you know, for the product that you get and the quality that you get. That's what I was looking for. I can't find my words sometimes. Then I just sit there and I say, what am I thinking of for the quality and caliber? It's a really good price point. All right, so I think that is most of what I wanted to show today. Again, there are great things in the clearance. There are some special offers. If you go to my website up top, you can click on special offers. It'll show you all the different like freebies. I think there's a free shower brush if you spend so much. Some skincare is 25% off in the new clinical. And yeah, but the makeup sale, really great stuff. I forget, I have the birthday balms out. That's what I'm wearing today in the fine wine. I forget what price they're at right now, but these are really great for summer. I like these a lot. Really fun shades. Nice wearable for every day. So, okay, I think that's it. If you guys have any questions about products or pricing or anything like that, feel free to leave me a comment below. I love to hear from everybody, so let me know what you're most looking forward to. And if you would like to try a new eyeliner shade that you've never tried before, when you look at some of them online, let me know if there's one that you're gonna maybe try at the $2.99 price, just to try it, just to have fun. It is really fun. It's nice, and it's cool to see the different colors, what they look like on with different eye makeup looks and different eye colors and things like that. So yeah, hope everybody is having a blessed day and has a blessed rest of the week, and we'll see you in the next video. Thanks.